Working for you in high definition. This is Channel 4 News Today.
New this morning on Channel 4 News Today, a violent late-night crash sends 2 people to the hospital in critical condition. We will take you to the scene.
Also, a big construction project on a busy interstate starting tonight. We're going to let you know where it is and how it could affect that morning drive into work. And happening right now in Italy, Amanda Knox fighting back tears as she makes a passionate plea for freedom. We've got the latest developments coming up on that story in just a minute. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. Welcome to Channel 4 News Today. I'm Ian Reitz.
Notice the new face right here on Channel 4 News Today. Are you awake?
I'm awake. It's kind of like the first day of school, meeting new folks and kind of getting everything rocking and rolling.
A little excited. Well, we are glad you're here. I'm Holly Thompson. Welcome. We're at 4 o'clock right now. We're going to be checking in with Paul Hagan for the latest on our weather coming up in just seconds.
And in the meantime, we've got a lot of news to get to this morning, including 2 people in critical condition this morning after a violent crash. Take a look at what things look like on Springfield Highway as Metro Police were on the scene for several hours last night. All right, if you're heading outside for a walk or a run this morning, it is chilly out there. About, what, 40 degrees? 40 right about now?
Now, that's cool for us right now. What about you guys? What are you normally seeing
That's
when you're in
freezing
Tucson?
for me. I went looking for a jacket last night. The flip-flops, Paul, are packed away. I think I'm in for winter weather, it feels like.
Come on, man. Flip-flops, it's still flip-flop weather. You're not going to dive into the pool this morning?
I think I'm going to be taking a break from the pool for a few months.
I think, yeah, pool weather has pretty much come to an end. We are actually going to be back in the 80s later this week, but you just have to deal with some chilly weather on the way out the door this morning. Nothing to worry about in terms of precipitation this morning, and even the fog that we started off with yesterday morning, not nearly as abundant this morning. Frost advisory this morning until 8 a.m. Metro area, we're staying far enough above freezing that's not really a concern, but some of the outlying areas had frost yesterday morning. You might have that again this morning, so hope you covered up plants. Lots of sunshine in store for us. We are going to warm up rapidly today and much warmer by midweek and through the latter half of the work week and even into next weekend as well. I'll show you that 7-day forecast coming up just about 60 seconds.
All right, 4:09 right now. Facebook's starting to expand its political reach. How the social network is organizing to influence government.
Yeah, also starting in just a couple of hours, it's going to be a crucial time at the Supreme Court, from health care to immigration reform. The details on landmark cases up for discussions as this new term begins. And call Washington, the new Windy City, how the wind whipped a worker right around the Washington Monument. That story's coming up next.
You're watching WSMV Channel 4.
Happening today, the Supreme Court begins a new term.
Yeah, and it will include several big tests for the High Court. All right, we're at 4:17 right now, so you just got into town over the weekend as far as trying to get settled.
Trying to get settled, getting settled, and only got lost about 5 or 6 times over the last 24 hours.
Did you get any, hey, y'all? Are you starting to hear the y'all stuff?
I've gotten a couple of those.
Yeah?
I lived in West Texas for a few years, so I hey y'all back when someone says hey y'all.
Hey, y'all back. Well, we're glad you're joining us. If you're just tuning in, Ian Reitz is our new morning show face right here on our team, so we're glad to have you.
It is good to be here. Definitely good to be here with you guys.
All right, so Paul, how you doing over there? Good morning, and good morning to our viewers out there. Morning, y'all.
Hey, y'all. I'm still learning as well. Let's take a look at what's happening out there so far. Behind me, you can see kind of the big picture. There's not much going on in our neck of the woods. We just have clear skies and cool, chilly temperatures in some spots. 42 degrees in Nashville, kind of that borderline between cool and chilly. Dew point's 38, so there's still room. That dew point is the floor. That's as low as the temperature could go. I don't think we're going to drop below 40 degrees in the metro area, but I think we will drop down to exactly 40. The winds are calm, so there's nothing stirring around the atmosphere to keep any heat down near the ground.
All right, good morning, everybody. 4:19 right now. Well, a new book reveals General Motors once considered a merger with Ford.
Yeah, Bloomberg's Jane King has more on that. Also, babysitting for guys while women shop. All of that coming up in this morning's Bloomberg Business Report.
Now, a little chilly out there. Did you bring any coats?
It's a lot chilly out there for me.
You're used to really warm weather out in Tucson, so you got the jacket?
I found it. I've got a Channel 4 jacket that I got good use out of yesterday because Paul, it was cold. This is considered cold for me.
It's a little bit chilly for this time of year. This is the first wave of fall. We have to get used to it. You have to dig the coats out of the closet, just find where they are in the first place. They kind of get lost during the summertime. But we are going to warm back up the rest of the week. This is just the first taste of fall. Let's check out the big stories we're tracking in the weather this morning. Frost advisory in effect for a few more hours. Not a widespread problem. Not going to be a problem at all in the metro area. We're staying a little bit warmer, but some outlying spots could see some frost in the grass. Lots of sunshine, though, will be warming us up, and we're going to be a lot warmer by the middle of this week and all the way through next weekend. Temperatures, though, this morning starting off a little bit chilly, especially to the east and southeast of the metro area.
All right, we're loving that 7 day. So as we mentioned earlier, you'll take all the pat on the backs for this
as long
forecast.
as I don't get like any hard pats in the back when the weather's bad.
just
shoving me
soft.
down.
They appreciate the forecast.
You know, I can't accept praise because I don't want the blame. Lay it down the line.
One comes with the other, typically.
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever see those foam bricks that they made for a while that people could throw at the TV set? Do you remember?
You guys do that around here?
Yeah, they have them.
She's
in
going to bring some in for Paul. There we go.
Tomorrow morning, Jennifer's got the bricks.
Yeah.
How are the roads looking?
Not bad this morning. Nobody will be throwing anything at me, hopefully, this morning. Let's take a look at 24 down by Harding Place. You can see traffic moving along very well. And that may be one of the busier spots on our TDOT cameras. That's how well traffic is doing this morning, how everybody's driving along nicely. We don't have any wrecks on the interstates or the side roads for that matter. Clarksville Pike still looking good northwest of town. 65 from Long Hollow Pike to Metro Center, about a 15-minute drive. If you're out east of town, 40 between Hermitage over to downtown, that should take you about 14 minutes. As I mentioned, Clarksville Pike clear, Lebanon Road looking good out on the east side, and Franklin Road still clear on the south side. Ian, Holly?
All right, Jennifer, thank you. 5:21 right now. Sending a child off to surgery can be stressful enough, but now there's new worry about the effects of anesthesia.
Also, smoking and stroke, how smoking increases the risk and lowers the age for a potential problem. Those stories are coming up next on Channel 4 News Today.
You're watching WSMV Channel 4.
524 working for you in health this morning. Doctors are warning parents of potential side effects of general anesthesia in young children.
Yeah, a new study finds it could affect them in school.
All right, coming up, one of the upsides of the down economy, gas prices, they continue to fall. We're going to tell you which stations in the area breaking the $3 mark.
Under $3. How about that? And fueling the fire in Nashville's food truck phenomenon. Who took the top spot in the first ever food truck battle? All the details coming up. We're at 5:26 right now. You're watching Channel 4 News Today.
You're watching WSMV Channel 4.